There is one habit you can start doing literally right now as you watch this video that will completely change your life in the long run. Completely, it'll even change your life today. It'll change your life even in 30 seconds. And you can start doing it now. There so many people have never even learned how to breathe. Now you may think, oh, but how are we alive then? Because learning how to breathe isn't about learning how to literally that's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about learning how to breathe, meaning learning how to breathe like a man, how to breathe like a real spiritual, how to breathe so that you don't have a bunch of tension, and learn how to breathe. Literally so many it's like a fundamental thing to learn how to breathe, but you don't even know how to breathe correctly. You don't even know how to breathe properly. This is why you're not progressing in your business. This is why you're not progressing you're not progressing very far in whatever you're doing. You're not progressing towards your purpose much faster because you don't even know how to breathe. You don't even know the basic shit, just how to breathe. There's one habit you can do right now, and this is deep breathing. It may sound cringy, deep breathing, this, only 80-year-olds talk about this, because they're wise. There's old-ass, people that seem like, they're just old, they don't know what they're talking about. Do you know why they talk about all this weird shit? Because they're wise. They know what they're talking about. Everything the old people are talking. Okay, maybe not everything the old people are talking. But if I'm talking about if only my dog, shut the fucking dog. Anyway, if there's only old people are talking about deep breathing, meditation or something, meditation's cringe, why are you deep breathing? That's weird. That's gay. It just makes me laugh. This just makes me laugh at these people because they're saying, oh, deep breathing's cringe. When was the last time they took a full breath? You don't even realize it, but you're subconsciously doing this all day. You're barely even breathing. You're not even doing, full breaths, When was the last time you did a full breath? Seriously. When was the last time you actually, went, It's you don't even know how to breathe. And we don't learn about this. No one teaches us how to breathe. And it's so stupid because it's such a fundamental thing. When it's like some caveman, primal shit inside of you. Have you ever just not liked someone just for no reason? You ever not you just don't like them? They're all nice. They're nice to you, but you don't even like them. You just don't like them for some reason. It's probably because they're not breathing they're breathing these short little breaths, and you're not saying oh, he's not his belly isn't coming out, he's not breathing fully, so I don't like him. You subconsciously, your primal brain that you don't realize your subconscious is he's not breathing properly, so he's in his mind, he's thinking about something, he's thinking about us or something. your primal mind, like, this is a sign of being present. When you're breathing fully, letting your belly, like, bulge out, not being, like, flexing your abs, like, you're so, like, buff. When you're breathing, like, fully like this, it's a sign of being present. It's a sign that you're present. So, presence is a whole nother topic we could go into. Like, I could talk about this for literally an hour, and there's some people have, literally, like, there's, like, a bunch of podcasts talking about deep breathing for, like, an hour, like, about how it's like, the best way to get girls and, raises your testosterone. Everyone, whenever you say, oh, this thing raises your testosterone, all the guys are like, oh, wait, what is this? What is it? They're always, whenever you say, like, oh, actually, deep breathing raises your testosterone, they're like, wait, okay, well, deep breathing. Because it's just, you have to, like, there's so many benefits. Like, I can't, there's so many, I could talk about this forever. But I'm going to link a podcast in the description that I've seen recently. And it talks all about, like, deep breathing and how it's, like, relaxes you. And it's actually a lot better for you to be relaxed. You don't put in as much energy. And when you're relaxed, you're not putting, like, it goes extremely in depth, and these guys talk back and forth about, like, oh yeah, deep breathing and stuff. So they talk about, how it's so healthy, and we need to, like, be taught this more and everything like that. But I'll just go over, like, the main points of this. So what I've learned is that when you deep breathe, like you literally, you just let yourself relax. You don't be, like, all tight up and, like, trying to look like you're buff and shit. Just relax and kind of just sit there. And don't, like, flex in your stomach like you're trying to show your abs. Let your tummy, like, bulge out when you breathe. Like, when you breathe in, like, don't, like, hold in your don't, like, suck in your belly. Actually, like, let it go and just let your stomach be free. Don't make it, like, be, like, still, like, flexed in and you're trying to look buff and trying to look like you have abs. Because it actually makes you look like worse of a person. It's not, people don't realize this, but some primal shit in our brain is, like, since when we're not deep breathing, it's a sign of not being present. So whenever we see someone that we don't even, like, we're not like, oh, he's not deep breathing, he's not going all the way up and down, so I don't like him. It's that there's some primal shit in our brain is, like, he's in his mind because he's not deep breathing, so he's not present. He's not present, and he's in his mind. And most people, when most people think, like, when they're in their mind, when most people are in their mind thinking thoughts in their mind, they're most likely it's going to be negative. Like, when you walk into a room and this guy's he's not deep breathing, and you're not like, oh, this guy's not deep breathing, what the hell? But when some guy walks into a room and he's not deep breathing, your primal brain is like, he's not deep breathing, so he's probably not present. And is this guy walking into the room, if he's not present, if he's in his mind, like, worrying about shit, is he gonna be like thinking about, like, oh, all these people in this room are so lovely and everyone's so nice and shit, and, like, is he thinking about, like, good shit? Or is it, most people have, like, negative brains, right? Most people are thinking, like, oh shit, that guy looks weird, and I kind of look weird, and they're thinking negative shit in their brain, so you automatically don't like them just because they're not breathing fully. They're not present. And it's so important. The presence is just the greatest thing. if you want to attract more girls, be present, be deep, breathe, be relaxed. Don't be like, oh, well, can you, do you want to, like, be, like, relaxed and deep breathing, take a relaxed breath, and you're like, yeah, so actually, like, it's just so much, it's so important to be present, and I could talk about this for an hour, but just go in the description, watch this podcast, because I can't, dude, I just learn shit. When I learn shit, I don't remember exactly what it is. I just remember what I have to do, and I just take the knowledge. Like, my brain is so stupid. It just, when I learn something, I just take that knowledge, and I don't remember why exactly shit, but I just remember, oh, this thing is good, and I remember that I learned a lot of reasons that it was good, so this is good. Like, I can't remember, like, studies and shit about diet, because I don't remember the shit, but I just remember that there was a lot of evidence or something, there was a lot of research, there was a lot of stuff piled on top of each other, so yeah, it was good. Like, I remember that it was, like, good, so it's good. My brain just works weird, but just go watch that, because I can't remember it. I can't remember, like, the exact shit. Go watch that, definitely. When you have time, obviously if you have to go do something, but go watch that, because that's an awesome podcast right there. So yeah, just remember to deep breathe in through your stomach as high as you can go, and don't like hold in your stomach and like hold in your, like, try and be like thin belly. Let your stomach like bulge out, and don't worry about, like, just let your stomach relax, and don't be like in your mind about, like, oh, do I look fat, and it's like, just just trust me. All right, just trust me, and you'll see it. These guys in this podcast, they know a lot more than me, so just go watch that. All right, keep doing what you're doing. Peace out. See you next video. Yeah, fuck.